What's up, guys? Kyle from Solace Music TV here. I'm with CJ from Thy Artist Murder.
Hey, how are you?
Today?
I'm good, man. It's good to be back in Canada, in Toronto, one of the beautiful cities in this beautiful world of ours. And yeah, we fucking love Canada. It's very similar to Australia, so it kind of, even though we're here for like 24 hours, it's a small taste of almost home for us. So it's good. We love it here.
So how are you liking Mayhem so far?
Mayhem's been really good, man. We're doing extremely well. The shows are crazy. We're doing well with merch. Our signings go for like 2 hours a day. The only downfall I feel of Mayhem this year is it's a really hot summer for America, and you know, some days are excruciatingly painfully hot, and the time of day we play, usually the sun is on the stage the whole set, so it's a bit hot. But other than that, man, you know, we're getting fed. Everyone's getting along. There's decent turnouts for our stage, and the fans are just incredible here. It's good.
What are you doing to keep alive during the day through this heat?
We play a lot, like the boys are playing now. We play a lot of like FIFA. I play a lot of soccer by myself or with a couple of people in the afternoon when it cools down. Smoke a lot of weed. That generally helps us keep morale high. You know, there's a lot of times on tour where it's boring, you're sitting around waiting to play, or after you play you got hours before you have to leave. So I don't drink, boys drink, we smoke weed, just hang out, play video games and chill out with the other bands.
Awesome. So did you ever expect that you guys would be on tour with Slayer and King Diamond?
Never, man. Like even like in the recent years of the band's success, we didn't think that we would be playing with the likes of Slayer, but it's cool, man. Like I said, this tour is really beneficial for us. We just dropped a new album 10 days ago. When we're doing our signings, we're meeting a whole bunch of new fans that have just seen us play, and they've liked what they've seen. So we're picking up fans, Slayer fans, and you know, all different kinds of fans. But the Slayer fans and the King Diamond fans are extremely crucial to a band's development, because those bands, when they're a fan, they stay a fan for the rest of their life. So you know, they're extremely devoted fans, so it's really good for us on this tour where we're pleasing the fans that we've already had, and we're taking a whole bunch of new fans every day with us. So Mayhem's really, really good for us.
I'd like to congratulate you guys on Holy War. I know it did number 82 or the 200 Billboard.
Wild, man. Yeah, right. Like we didn't really know how it would go. You know, every time you release a record, even with Hate, we didn't know how well it would do, and it done exceptionally well. And you know, Holy War is doing bigger numbers than what Hate did now. So it's very pleasing to see for us band members, because you know, Hate was so successful for us that we weren't sure is like how do we beat Hate? We have to do a record that's better than Hate, more intelligent, better riffs, better breakdowns, and Hate was like, at the time, was perfect. Like, we couldn't do better. And you know, Sean does like the writing for us, like for the music, and you know, he worked his ass off. He wrote some ridiculous songs, and then Andy put his flavor to it, and we all sat down, we wrote lyrics, and we were really stoked with what we had, but we weren't sure how the world would take it. Now it's been out across the world for nearly 2 weeks. The world has received it extremely well, and yeah, we're really happy with the way that it's been selling. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I was nervous because I liked Hate so much. I'm like, oh my god, how are they gonna outdo that? And I think you guys did. Yeah. Now it's like, what do we do for the next record? It's like we still got like a year and a half or whatever to decide what we're gonna do, but it's going to be hard to do the next record. You know, the idea for every band is to do a better record than the last record, and you know, unfortunately, some bands that doesn't happen. But you know, we still want to strive to beat every record. So Holy War now will be excruciatingly painful to beat. So the cover art, the old cover art of Holy War, who came up with that?
I think it was like a culmination of like Sean and Andy, and we all vibed on the right idea. Like, you know, once we established that we were going to, we didn't know what to do, but we left Holy War, recorded just music towards the end because we knew that was going to be the single, but we didn't know what we were going to sing about on it. So we left that until we had a really good idea what to sing about, and then Sean came up with the idea, and then
we just brainstormed from there, and then it ended up being Holy War. And we wanted something that was real, like real terror, real fear, because the subject matter on all the songs that we're singing about on Holy War are real things, opposed to previous releases from us and every other metalcore, death metal band. It's always mythological things and made up stories, and that's what it's usually about. But we wanted to do a record about real things that affect our world, our people, our environment. So that's the reason why we took a photo, and we wanted real fear, real terror, because these are real things. These aren't like, some crazy weird demon coming through the crust of the earth. We wanted something that was real, and I think we now that it's out, we achieved absolutely every aspect that we wanted to cover, both artistically and lyrically, musically. Everything culminated into being what is now Holy War, and we did exactly what we wanted to do, and it's achieved bigger than what we thought we would achieve with it.
Yeah, I love the direction you went with, like, the lyrics and how you brought it to, like, real life issues. I think that's, like, really important. That'll really help you guys out.
Yeah, like, we see, like, where we come from is very diverse in culture, and it is a good thing, but unfortunately there's small minorities around the world of different groups of people that affecting the world in a negative way, and we wanted to talk about that. I think a lot of people think that Holy War is just about religion and Islamic faith, Jewish faith, Christianity, and it's not. That's one song. The Holy War, the song is about all of those things for sure. Yeah, that's what we intended to do. But it's we have songs like Fur and Claw is about man destroying the earth and destroying animals and extincting many, many different breeds of animals around the world. The fact that we're running out of seafood, and a third of the world's population survive off the ocean. Yeah. So if there is no seafood, a third of the world will die. That is a fact. So that's Fur and Claw. Vengeance, which is the track 11, the bonus track, and Child of Sorrow talk about, protecting children's innocence and making sure that they remain children until they become adolescents and adults. So we're talking about how many parts of the world sexual abuse and physical abuse on children is a fucking massive thing. Like, it's a part of cultures in some places around the world, and in everyday living people. There's probably children in Canada, America, Australia, everywhere around the world being sexually abused as we're doing this interview. Child sex workers being trafficked from one country to another, young girls and then young boys as well being mistreated physically and sexually around the world. So that's something that I personally feel extremely strongly about, and they're the two songs that I had a lot to contribute lyrically with this record, and it's something that I feel extremely strongly about, is to protect that.
Yeah.
And then DTE, like Deliver Us to Evil, is a song about greed and the way that 90% of the world's economy and money is only in like 0.5 of the world's population, while 95% of the world is like starving and can barely get by.
Yeah.
So, it's talking about a lot of things that hit home, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that already understand the subject matter that we're talking about. But I don't feel that there's enough people talking about these issues in music, so that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to, like I said, sing about real things that are current and things that have been happening for hundreds and some of these things thousands of years. And I don't think that what we're doing is going to change these issues for certain people, but we would like to feel that we're trying to make a difference with some people's lives.
So any last words you want to say to your fans watching this?
Just thank you for all the love and support. Our fans, especially in America and Canada, are extremely devoted to us, and some are extremely crazy, but they make us feel like real rock stars. They make us feel like we're doing the right thing, and you know, the direction of the band is going the right way. So, you know, without our fans, like, we would not be able to do this. We would not be able to afford to come and play around the world as much as we do. So we owe everything to our fans. So that's, you know, without our fans, we would be at home working some shit job, wishing that we could do what we do. So, you know, we owe everything to everybody that's supporting us, really.
So where can we catch you after Mayhem?
After Mayhem, Canada and America can expect to see us through the fall. So the end of October through to the beginning of December. We'll be back in Canada around November, the beginning of November, I believe. And I think that we're going to be hitting some spots in Canada that we haven't hit before, like Vancouver and stuff like that. So that'll be really cool. I can't really say who we're touring with, but
I think a lot of us already know.
Yeah, I think everybody already knows who we're touring with. So whoever you think that we're touring with, that's exactly who we'll be touring with in November, December of this year. So I'm super stoked. It's like one of my favorite bands ever. So it's going to be cool, man. And
that's definitely going to be great for you, that tour, for sure. Touring with them, so...
Dude, I'm stoked. I fucking love that band. And another band on that tour is really good friends of mine. I've watched that band develop from playing in front of 5 people to 5,000. So
yeah, they're getting really big too.
Yeah. So it's awesome to be a part of that tour. I am looking forward to it. This tour it's still got 3 weeks or so to go. So I'm looking forward to a tour that's not even anywhere close yet. So we still got another 3 tours after this. 3 or 4 tours to do before we even do that tour. So I'm looking a bit too far in the future for it, but I expect it to be a ridiculously successful tour.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for your time, man.
No worries. Thank you, bro. Thanks for coming in.